Hi, for today's teardown, something very special, drone electronics. But you know me, you know my channel, you can guess it is not electronics from a modern Chinese toy drone, no. It is electronics from a vintage military drone. It looks like we have here the Autopilot Unit from MBLE Epervier. It is a Belgian-made drone from the 1970s. So it was a photo reconnaissance drone with a little turbo reactor engine, and it was not apparently, from the information I found, it was not remote controlled, it was programmed before takeoff. It will fly according to its program, taking photos of the field, and then land on a parachute. So this is the Autopilot Unit. I did not find any information about the program itself. I do not even know if it is analog or digital, and if it is stored inside this unit or somewhere else in the drone. I do not even know if it is analog or digital program. But this is a 10 kilo box, so probably we will have interesting stuff inside. The manufacturing company MBLE, it was a very old Belgian company which started at the beginning of the century by making lamps and bulbs, and did disappear somewhere in the 1980s. It was purchased by Philips, Vichy and other companies and parted out. There is some extensive information about the history of this company on the web, so I will link it in the video description below. Really worth to check. So we have here a 40 centimeters long box with a number of connectors, cover with Allen screws that I did already undo for most of them. Nothing on the bottom. As you can see, it is quite big, so for now I will take it apart like this, and after I will mount the camera overhead. So let me undo that cover. A lot of captive screws. They are 4 mm Allen, I believe. Luckily enough, I have my bit holder with correct Allen head, and here is what we have. Empty cover with a very special smell. You do not have a smell-o-vision, but really not something usual. And here is what we have, a number of modules that are called power supply, you can guess, Autopilot Amplifier, programmer and decoder. Test points everywhere, some very nice golden power transistors here at the front. Here the cable loom going to the connectors. Okay, so before we can go any further, I have to figure out how to take apart these modules, or more exactly how to remove them from the box. Oh, I see, we have Allen screws here all at the bottom, very deep in that groove. It is really annoying because yes, as I can guess, this tool will not go. Maybe here I can do something, but here I am stuck. It is really annoying because I do not have a long Allen screwdriver. So this one was 3 mm, so it must be 4 or 5. It is really annoying, guys, because I want to do this video today. Let me try. Here I have my trusty IKEA key. No, it will not fit. Oh, I am annoyed now. What to do? So luckily enough, I have Amazon Mega Prime. It is a secret and private version of Amazon Prime for VIPs like me. With this service, Amazon will read in your mind what you need, and you are delivered a few seconds later by not one but two beautiful young women in a golden electric van. It is really convenient and I am really happy with it. Oh, excuse me, someone at the door. Hello. Yes, it's me. Oh yes, it is exactly what I need. Thanks a lot. Bye bye. So as you can see, I was just delivered this. So also with Amazon Mega Prime, no packaging, you receive smile instead. So this is a super long 4mm Allen and it fits. So we are back in business and I can remove the modules. So this is really good news. Made in USA tool. The exact one I need, of course. So here we have 2 screws each time, so it is number of screws to undo. So about these modules, at first glance they remind me of space grade electronics. If you have ever seen photos of satellites and space probe electronics, there are modules like this stacked together, usually in gold-plated aluminium, probably. But it is a little bit the same idea, it seems. Really a lot of screws, but I believe when they are undone, it is just a matter of undoing unplugging the modules. Then we will be able to have a better look at them. Much better look. Okay, let's try to do the first one here. I am happy with this tool so far because it is really what I need. Okay. Tested on the 6th March of 1982. As I said, it is a 70s era drone electronics. Big golden connector here, guide pins, and apparently 2 covers each side, so I will need to undo most of the screws to save time, and I have only 2 screws to undo, so I will do it off camera, because you have no need to see me undoing screws, which is exactly not what I am doing here. Okay, this is EV module, the power supply, and I have more screws here. Big captive Allen screws at the bottom. One left here. It will be fun to put this back together, it seems. In particular with all the little slotted screws I will have to undo. This is what I do, so these ones are not easy to locate because they are really Okay, next one, tested on the same day. 2 connectors on this one. And it is not quite time consuming to take apart this thing, apparently. Not complicated when you have the correct equipment, but okay, here we are. So the case is empty. I can install the camera overhead and we continue. So we will start by having a look at the box itself. Just the connectors here, probably the wires behind them. A big laced wire looms with apparently each wire has its own ID number written on it. Connector here to the power supply by Canon, and it is all for this. Sticker wise, we have the company of maintenance for light aviation, Epervier, the name of the drone, last inspected in 1998 it seems by Mr. Dupont, and next inspection was in 2000. Maybe it did never happen. We have here upside down the model number from the MBLE brand and the serial number 0135. And here we have one other sticker saying repaired functional test in 1997 with nice armed force logo here. So it is probably from the Belgian army, but it came from England actually, this thing. So we will start with the power supply unit. It is just a box like so with one connector, power transistor or regulators here, and the date code of 1974, as you can see, the famous captive Allen screw. And as you see, it is why you need a really long Rex tool. Motorola transistors here, 1973 in golden packages, very heavy golden package, even Teflon standoffs here for stuff inside probably. On the top we have the model and the serial number and test points, so voltage in and voltage out. You will take in +5, -12 and +12, and you will output +12, -12 and +5. Wait a second. It is weird. Looks like this power supply converts nothing. It must be a power supply designed to spend taxpayers' money. Really interesting. So let's see what we have inside. I did already undo most of the screws. We have venting holes, obviously. To save some time, I will not undo completely the cover. So, big green block here must be potted transformer. Yes, bridge rectifier here, and a whole bunch of Total-X capacitors. E-West Band YouTuber would love these capacitors. Then we have power resistors, and it is all this is mounted onto what seems to be silver plated brass plate, I guess. Interesting. Is it brass? Yes, it is not sticking to a magnet, so must be brass or copper. Silver plated. something unknown here. Really interesting. And you can see the rigid links here with some heat shrink around them to insulate them. Little schematic here about this transformer. So it is a nice and expensive power supply. To convert taxpayer money into smoke, probably. Other side, what do we have? Seems I am missing a washer here. I will see if I can find one before I reinstall the screw. We have the most probably regulating voltage regulation circuitry. Round ICs here in metal cans, so must be operational amplifiers. More nice military grade shielded tantalum capacitors. Little trim pot here with a hole in the case to access it, to adjust something. And you can see the how the transistors are connected here. And apparently nothing else to see in this power supply unit. Very expensive construction. EV conformal coating, you can see under this transistor, this capacitor it made a little round edge above it. Nice weird packaging, diode here, other ones here, in glass diodes, and the capacitors here are clamped like this to the board. The wall here must be 3 or 4 millimeters thick, something like this. Yes, must be 3 millimeters. And everything in strong aluminium. Just the wires here going to the plug, nothing to see in particular here. Okay, so I will reassemble this and we will go to the next unit. As next unit you have the little one, the Autopilot Amplifier. A number of test points, one connector at the bottom. It just fits in the frame. So as an Autopilot amplifier, I can expect it to be some kind of servo controls to control the wings of the winglets of the drone and actually pilot it. What do we have? Not a very heavily populated board here. Impressive number of wires at the bottom here. You can see how the case is made, and it looks like we have 4 times the same circuit with operational amplifier, transistors, capacitors, resistors, nothing particular. So yes, must be some kind of a servo control amplifier. More tantalum capacitors. On the other side, I am guessing it may be the same. No, not exactly, because here we have little relays riveted to the board by there is no brand, 75 date code on these parts. And then again 2 times the same stage you add the other side. As you can see, this is the same than this. And we have 6 relays, so we have 6 times this setup and 6 relays, so must be a 6 channel servo control amplifier. Interesting. 6 identical channels. Very nice and expensive little relay. Look how they did bend the legs and insulate them with a little plastic tube each time. Really well made. For Belgian electronics, I have only one other Belgian electronic thing. It is the what is it called? Cochlear transponder thing. I will link it in the video description. But okay, test points here and serial model number for you. So I will close it back and we will go to the next one. So next module is the programmer. So I am someone who loves to be efficient, so while taking screws from this one, I did reinstall on the previous one in order to avoid getting a number of them to reinstall later on. Here we have what seems to be 2 times the same case, screwed together actually with Allen screws here. I hope, yes, they did provide a hole to access the screws. We have a number of test points again, and the big question, do we have ferrite core memory in this, or any kind of digital electronics? Really, it is a terrible suspense. So we are just 2 screws away from the truth. What do we have in this? We have ICs for sure. 75 dead code and where the numbers I do not recognize. There is a F, so they might be made by Fairchild. More metal can operational amplifiers. A number of what must be precision resistors. Trimmers here. It is interesting. There is another board just after this one, under this one more exactly. I will first, excuse me, with a zoom in and out. I will just undo here the other side. More of the same kind of ICs. No big unexpected thing here as hybrid modules or ferrite core memory, sadly. I was expecting to find something really interesting, but we are left with one other module to open anyway, so maybe I will be lucky with the last one. I will separate these 2 modules. It looks like one step bigger. It isn't. Maybe if I reach the screws the correct side, it will be easier. Okay, so 3mm Allen here. 4 of them to undo, and I should be able to reach the middle of this unit. Really easy. And here is what we have: a big wire loom linking the 2 parts together, big blank area here, and more of exactly the same stuff as previously, and here also. Okay, and as I said at the beginning of the video, each wire has its own ID number written on it, so they must have a special equipment to do it. They are stamped with numbers according to the overall schematic. So if you follow the schematic and you need to follow one precise wire, you can check the wire number and find it in the equipment. I guess it is the purpose of this. Very also when you will have to connect, of course, the wires to the board, as they are all the same color, it is good to be able to recognize which one is which. And here is also a good need for an ID number on the wires. Interesting. All this seems to be hand soldered, by the way. Looks like they will use wave soldering or something like this for the circuit boards themselves. But it is a very clean work. Some kind of a configuration jumper here. And seems to be all analog electronics so far. Not the fancy old school microprocessor stuff and Fahrenheit core memory I was expecting, but it is the thing when you purchase mystery items on eBay that are not documented anywhere. It is always a surprise because you do not know what you will find in it. It is also why I make these videos. Okay, we will go to the last module now, the decoder unit. So on this decoder unit we have trim pots for roll, pitch and SLP null, slip maybe. I guess it will convert information from the program into other kind of information that will control the flight surfaces of the drone. But as the program unit seems to be completely analog, the other one, really I have no idea of how this is working. So do not lose any time and take this cover open. Here we have more interesting stuff, it looks like. Let me undo the other cover first. 12 screws for each one of these modules. It is really nice. Okay, so on this side nothing spectacular we have not already seen previously. Again the same kind of ICs with a 99300 model number, or 930D maybe. Same components set. Nothing particular here. Same big wire harness, but here we have a crystal oscillator with on a support like this. It is branded Philips, but the frequency is not clearly written on it. Golden legs here on this socket. We have, these are very nice, I believe, mica silver capacitors, very expensive. You did see them in very high-end as Tektronix equipment, as Tektronix, oscilloscope, things like this. A particular shape, it is called a dog bone capacitor, if I remember correctly, on that brown color most of the time. Trim pots here from Electra Midland Corporation, so it seems to be most of the parts actually seem to be, we have National Semiconductor here, American brands, and we have here one, might be Harris brand gold ceramic IC. There is a little edge. You can see the legs are sticking out of the case on each side. It is interesting, not usual. Thin package, and I can see there is another gold plate at the bottom. So double-sided gold plate IC. Really nice. and we are left with the middle cards to see. Maybe at least we will have a very nice surprise there. So this is good, but I was expecting more fancy stuff, to be honest with you. Not disappointed, but it could have been better. I paid 40 euros for this unit, by the way, from eBay. Oh, this screw was loose. As it is really a collectible, it is not too bad and really unusual. So, what do we have in here? Excuse me. Okay, and guess what? Exactly more of the stuff we have seen previously. So not a big surprise here in the middle. Okay, so it will conclude this video, I guess. I hope you did enjoy it, because it is not every day you see a vintage military drone electronics. If I can find any other parts from the same drone, maybe the actual program holding unit, and of course the photography equipment, and it looks like it had also infrared photography equipment with a real-time transmission. It will be interesting, but as you can guess, it is pretty rare stuff. I will have a look for it, but I do not expect a lot. And now I am left with a number of screws to reinstall. Do not forget to like, subscribe, comment, share and whatever, and check my other videos. There are more than 1,000 of them. Okay, bye bye for now. Thanks for watching.